Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today I will talk about the essay that called the violent video games and its impact on young children. This modern age has given birth to an advanced technology that has great impact to all humanity, no matter what age. This technology has given a new form of entertainment such as video game that has revolutionized the entire entertainment industries. There are many kinds of video games to be enjoyed by every people, including young age people. However, a certain type of video game that focus on violence genre has caused an impairment on young children's physical and mental capabilities. This issue has become more broader than that cause worry to every parent. So, the thesis statement is violent video game does cause a significant impact on young children. It is obviously to the fact that most violent video games is not suited for children under the age of 18 years old. The first topic sentence is violent video game can cause young children to have aggressive behaviors. Studies have shown that a violent video game can do to children's personality. Some that have a study that games rated M or known as mature has been to blame for school shooting, and increase in bullying and violence toward women. Another meta-analytic review that video games can also reveal that violent video games increase aggressive behavior in children and young adults. And another case is the result of a violent video game was significant positive correlation between exposure to violent video game and adolescent aggression. Normality belief about aggression has a meditation effect on the exposure to violent video games and adolescent aggression, while family environment moderate the first part of the meditation process. Those believe that there is a link between violent video game and children's aggressive behaviors. So in conclusion, for the topic sentence, violent video game with blood, gore, and sexual genre can cause young children to have aggressive behaviors and violent outbursts. Therefore, parents need to monitor children's activities and avoid buying video games that is not suited for children under 18 years old. The second topic sentence, secondly, that any game that has violent genre can cause a serious mental health issues to children. There is a study that violent video game has something to do with gender, personality, demographic, and how much children play video game per day. There is a study found that compared with playing violent video game for less than 2 hours a day, playing high violent video game for more than 2 hours per day was significantly associated with a higher number of depressive symptoms among pre-adolescent youth. In another case, young people with social anxiety may be more likely to play video games in a problematic way, and young people who play too much may experience increases social anxiety. In another existing studies, some authors found that violent video game can lead to negative behaviors such as pathological lying, manipulative behavior, lack of impulse control, irresponsibility, and immediate reward seeking. In conclusion, for the topic sentence, violent video game can cause various mental illness such as depression, anxiety, and other negative behaviors. These issues can lead to many problems in their daily life. Lastly, violent video game can also affect young children's physical health. Study shows that prolonged video game can contribute to many physical health problems. One of the cases that gaming can also associate with obesity in teens, plausibly will be among young adults, if studied. Another case is that primarily evident that increased gaming time is associated with high body mass index and lower self-reported general health status. That is, of course, that's also included low cause a kid to be more malnourished without having a proper diet. Another study is that male students spend more time playing video games than females. And more they play, the higher the risk of the eating habit index became. And the difference between both groups was statistically significant. This is show that most of that play video game, especially the violent one, are most likely to be among males than females. In conclusion, violent video games does have a significant impact toward young children's physical health. This is occurred due to the excessive time of playing video games, like physical activities and poor dietary. Without help or intervention from parents, teachers, and doctors, they can suffer various symptoms and most likely might suffering a disease. The real statement of my thesis is that violent video game does cause a significant impact on young children because it can lead to aggressive behavior, severe mental health issues, and various physical health issues. Therefore, parents and teachers alike need to teach the young children to take the serious need. Therefore, the parents and teachers need to take a serious action to help young children to overcome game addiction to violent video game. And a recommendation for combat this problem is that establish and enforce clear and consistent limit of gaming. And second is, based on peer-reviewed literature, CBT seems to be the most common treatment for video game addiction and IGD. Lastly, good therapy is a valuable source of motivation and moral support, especially for individuals and young children alike who is suffering from gaming addiction. Alright, that's all for now from my essays. Goodbye.